Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we received new Game Day Tilt cards in Hockey Ultimate Team yesterday, and I want to put together an explainer video for anyone that doesn't understand how they work and if they're worth actually creating. I apologize I didn't do it last night. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep since launch of the game, but I want to put together a video that will show you guys exactly how these are going to work because they were added in last year and it looks like they're going to run them all throughout the season. These are really fun cards. Anytime that you get a card that has an impact to upgrade via the real thing, I'm all for it. It's why fantasy hockey is my favorite event. All right, so let's get into the Game Day Tilt cards. All right, guys, so here is the banner with the explainer that they've put in game. So you've got Tyson Barrie, Rasmus Anderson, Lucas Raymond, Dawson Mercer, and Sam Reinhart. So you'll see down here the featured games are New Jersey versus Detroit, Florida versus Buffalo, and Calgary versus Edmonton on October 15th, which is tonight. Players will accrue points for specific stats. So for every goal that each of these cards score, they will go up +1 overall. So all of their stats, except for speed, will go up by +1 overall. They will get 0.75 overall per assist and 0.5 overall per shot on goal, hit, and block. And the overall boost is accrued by all of the stats. It's rounded down. And these have unlimited progression, meaning that if Tyson Barrie rips off a hat trick, has 5 shots on goal, and 14 assists, like he could literally be a 95 overall card and they have nothing they can do about it. Now, is that going to happen? Probably not. But let's get into the cards and we'll see if any of these are worth it because there is a cost to actually get them. All right, we'll start first with the Battle of Alberta. So the Calgary Flames representative for this Game Day Tilt card set is Rasmus Anderson, 80 overall, 6 foot 214, and has Thief, which is a great synergy for defensemen. Defensive awareness and stick checking are among the most important stats early on in the game and throughout, but usually they're the stats that kind of get bumped up to 99 the fastest. He's also got Bouncer, which is advanced at battles around the net, increases stability, stick tension, and limb strength around the net. Opposing players also take longer to recover from net front battles. This is when your AI ties up players because God forbid we hit X or A in game and not get a penalty. So you ever see your AI actually just hold their stick and get into a battle in front, Bouncer really helps out with that. Decent defenseman ability. Now taking a look at his stats, he's got 85 speed, 85 acceleration. That's if nothing happened. So in the first game of the season, he actually had a goal and an assist. So that right there is 1.75 overall. And again, in the background, there's a number that can tick over. We can't really see it. So let's say that is 2. Let's say that it gets to 2. So he'd be an 82 overall from that. But it's the hits, block shots, and shots on goal that are important here. He had 3 shots on goal in that game. So there's another 1.5. And then he also had a hit and a block shot. So that's 2.5 plus the 1.75 overall that he got. And you're looking at a +4 overall bump from that game from Rasmus Anderson. And if you're adding +4 to pretty much all of their attributes, that's pretty decent early on. So as you can see, some of these cards can be extremely usable. So Rasmus Anderson, I'm not going to lie, to all of these options is probably the one that I would pick. Tyson Barrie is the Edmonton Oilers representative, and he's got Fly the Zone, which makes him interesting because his skating is already 87, speed 86, acceleration. His shot isn't bad either. Anything around 80 for accuracy from defensemen early on at launch of the game is pretty important. Now, defensively is where he takes a hit. He's only got 82 defensive awareness, and that's with Fly the Zone activated. If we take a look at his first game this season, he had an assist, which is 0.75, so let's say that rounds up to 1. We'll see. Again, you can't see what's going on in the background. He didn't have a shot on goal, and he had 1 hit and a block, so that right there is 1. So he got +2 overall to everything, which would get his shot accuracy up to 80, and as you can see, like they start to add up a little bit. Now, Dawson Mercer is the next choice. 6 foot from the New Jersey Devils, has Magician and Quick Pick. He's got 84 speed, 84 acceleration. I think he would need some help and, some offense for him to get that big bump where he's worth actually getting. He's not someone that hits a lot, not someone that blocks a lot. I mean, in 82 games last year, he had 26 hits, 35 block shots. Does get a lot of points or has a decent shot at points. He did have an assist in the first game, but this one I'm not super interested in. Sam Reinhart from the Florida Panthers is our next choice. 6'2" centerman with silver close quarters. Close quarters is one of the best abilities in the game. His skating is awfully rough, though. So he would have to have like a hat trick, essentially. And even then, because speed only goes up by 0.5 overall for every +1 attribute roll, just not a huge advantage here. So this one would be an avoid for me, the 80 overall Sam Reinhart. And then lastly, from the Detroit Red Wings, we've got the 80 overall Lucas Raymond. I watched the game last night against the Montreal Canadiens, and he was buzzing around. Detroit actually looks really good. And I don't know if that was Montreal being, bad, or if Detroit is actually that much better. Make it snappy and light the lamp, which does help his shot. 85 speed isn't bad. The 83 acceleration, 82 agility, though, you'll really notice. 75 body checking, so he's not knocking anyone off the puck. Again, he would have to score a bunch of goals to make him useful. He doesn't hit, and he doesn't block shots a lot. 24 block shots in 82 games last year. So not really someone that I would be that I would chase after. So guys, if you are looking to make one of these, I'll show you how to do it. Rasmus Andersson is probably the one that I would recommend, just because of the shots, block shots, and hits. That getting a 0.5 overall boost for every single one is kind of sneaky, and he's already got 85 skating. So I'll show you how to make that, but this is the one that I would probably seek that if I was going to make one of these. So how do you make these cards? All right, so if you go to sets and then spotlight event sets, you will see them right here, the game day tilt sets. So you can make any of them. There isn't a choice pack or a random one. You will get whatever one that you want to make, which is great. And as you can see here, if you want to make Rasmus Andersson, it costs 3 Hut Spotlight collectibles. And again, Rasmus Andersson is probably the only one. Tyson Barrie has some value because of his skating and fly the zone. So you have to assume that they're not really going to get anything. So very, very low baseline, but those two actually have decent skating, and Rasmus Andersson's stats all the way across the board are actually pretty good, even at 80 overall. And you know what? I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. We're going to go ahead and make the Rasmus Andersson Game Day Tilt card. So I have some vested interest in the Battle of Alberta. And again, this is my favorite part about anything that includes the real life thing. Yeah, you obviously, you play the game if you're not a fan of Calgary or Edmonton. I mean, regardless, if you like hockey, you should probably watch it. The Battle of Alberta is always great. But now you have a little bit more vested interest in this. So now we've got Rasmus Andersson. So if he goes up in value, we're laughing. As you can see here, we've got him. And again, we'll wait and see if he puts up a big night hitting or blocking, and maybe he gets some points like he did in game number 1. He's going to get a lot of opportunities, so I'm excited. We'll see what happens. Let me know, guys, what you are going to go after, if you're going to go after. Now, guys, in terms of value, collectibles are going for like 8,000 or 9,000 coins. So if it requires 3, then you're looking at about, 27,000 coins to make one of these. None of them are really worth that. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and let me know if you're going to choose any of these. If you're free to play, these are the ones I would avoid. I would not do these sets. I think that you should save that coin or that investment. It's too random. But if you're going to watch the game, definitely something to put in your lineup. Have some fun. See if you can hit it big, because again, there's no cap on these. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below, guys, if you're going to choose any of these, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.